Hey everyone, I'm Carmelia Ray, your host to the Matchmakers conference taking place inside of iDate. It's the 40th annual Internet Dating Conference in Las Vegas, January 20th to the 23rd at the Tropicana Hotel. So we start iDate on Tuesday, January 20th with our pre-conference sessions. Make sure that you go to our pre-conference sessions videos because there's a detailed outline of what actually takes place. From 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., we begin with Advanced Business Strategy. That's with myself, Carmelia Ray, a CNN commentator and America's behavior and relationship expert, Dr. Wendy Walsh, and Carrick Brunson, the founder of the Carrick Brunson Agency. Then we are led with the IDCA Date Coaching Certification. I believe this is their third certification program taking place at iDate. So if you are a dating coach, not certified, or you're a matchmaker looking to incorporate date coaching into your offering, the date coaching certification is a great place to get your certification led by Art Malev and Hunt Etheridge and their team at IDCA. Then we begin day one. Day one's agenda is Wednesday, January the 21st, and we begin our part of the Matchmakers Conference from 10:30 to 11:15. We have our discussion of the state of the art of matchmaking. And opening that up is our moderator, Julie Ferman. She is a four-time, I think, 3 or 4-time award winner of Best Matchmaker for previous iDate Awards. And she's the founder of Julie Ferman Associates. We also have our two co-founders of the Matchmakers Alliance, which I did want to say this year, what's really special about the Matchmakers portion is that the Matchmakers Alliance is our proud sponsor of the Matchmakers Conference within iDate of January. So Maria Avgitidis, founder of Agape Match, as well co-founder of the Matchmakers Alliance, is a finalist for Best Product Design for the iDate Awards. And we have Michelle Jacoby, founder of DC Matchmaking, and she is also an iDate Award finalist for 2 categories, Best Dating Coach and Best Matchmaker. We have also Leila Benton-Jones. She happens to be a senior matchmaker at the Vida Consultancy, coming all the way from the UK. And she is also part of an award-winning company finalist, the Vida Consultancy. So that's the way that we're opening iDate with this really star-studded, award-winning panel talking all about boutique matchmaking. So if you are a boutique matchmaker, this is a session that you really don't want to miss. Now, after lunch, we have from 1:30 to 2:15 a really exciting dating events panel. We all know that dating events now is really becoming a hot a supplement to a way that a single meets people, okay? And it's also an offering for a lot of online dating sites now, choosing to do offline events. So this is a really exciting panel that you'll get a lot from. We have Damona Hoffman, who will be moderating the dating events panel. She is the founder of Dates and Mates, and she herself has also played host to several stir events through Match.com. We also have Tracy Lee, the founder of Dishcrawl. She's the founder and CEO of Dishcrawl. Mark Owen, first-time speaker as well, founder of Events and Adventures, longtime veteran in the event space, so I'm really excited to hear what he has to share. And we also have Kimberly Seltzer. She is the founder of Elite Image Makeovers and has herself participated in a number of events, so I'm sure will give a lot of insight into events and what's going on and what's not going on in the event world through the dating niche. So from 2:15 to 3 o'clock, we have the CEO Think Tank panel. Now this panel is really dedicated to people in the industry who are either starting their business, going through, launched a new product or service in the dating business within the last 2 to 3 years, okay? And in this category, we've got Natasha Noel, flying all the way from Montreal, Canada. She is the founder of Absolute Bachelor Club. We also have Christina Lynn from California. She's the founder of FinalMatch.com. This is a really interesting new concept. She's created a platform for singles to be paired with professional matchmakers all over the world. We also have Lisa Darsenval. She's coming from Santa Barbara. She's the founder of Santa Barbara Matchmaking, lending her hand and experience in matchmaking. And we've got Rachel McClin. She's a finalist for the Best Matchmaker category. and she's the founder and managing director of the Vida Consultancy, again, coming all the way from the UK. And joining us on this panel is Grant Langston, the Vice President of Brand Marketing for eHarmony, and he's going to lend a hand with his thoughts of eHarmony's launched online matchmaking service, EH+, which launched in January 2014, and he's going to be sharing all of his ups and downs of the process of growth of online matchmaking that eHarmony has experienced. So this is definitely a panel with CEOs that can lend their expertise, their trials and tribulations over the last 2 to 3 years. You don't want to miss that. Now, at 3:30 in the main room of iDate, we are talking about content marketing and industry trends as they relate to dating and matchmaking. We've got our NBC moderator, Jackie Reed. She is also herself the operator of her blog, singleandlivingfab.com. We have David Perez, the president of bestdatingsites.com. And we also have Jason Lee, the CEO of datingwebsitereview.net. So this is definitely a panel that you're going to want to get some insightful information on what people are sharing and talking about in the world of dating and relationships and matchmaking. From 3 to 3:30, at the same time, we've got IDCA team and International Date Coaching Association discussing advanced coaching strategies. That is being led by Hunt Etheridge and Arthur Mallow. So if that weren't enough for an action-packed day one with a lineup of amazing speakers, we have the evening of day one on Wednesday, the 6th annual iDate and OPW Industry Awards taking place in the evening from 7:15 to 9:30 p.m. is our reception. So if you are an iDate Award nominee or finalist, you are free to the event. If you'd like to attend and be part of that dinner, you can purchase your ticket on the registration site. It's definitely worth it. Let's just put it that way, to be amongst award winners and to cast your vote. Open voting started November 10th. It goes all the way through to January, and you can go to www.idateawards.com in order to cast your vote and vote for your top picks in 13 different categories. On day two, we open up January the 22nd with finalist Paul Carrick Brunson, the founder again of Paul Carrick Brunson Agency. He's a finalist for both Best Dating Coach and Best Matchmaker. And he's going to be giving a talk on the biggest mistakes I made making $1 million in matchmaking. I don't think I need to say anything more. If you are in the date coaching or matchmaking business, this is someone that you definitely want to open your ears to, take a pen and paper out and learn from. He's got a lot to share with regards to what he's experienced, both the highs and lows of his business, to get him to a point where he's earned $1 million in revenue. Then from 10:30 to 11 o'clock, we've got a talk on viral dating and relationship content, and I'm really excited about that because we've got Sharia Jackson, an editor for Essence magazine, and myself, Carmelia Ray, having a discussion about what people are hearing about, what content is being shared virally, and what are the topics that singles want to know and hear about. So we're going to be exploring some of the top articles and blogs that went viral this year through Essence magazine and other blogs as well this year. So moving right along, from 11 to 11:30, we're giving 30 minutes to hear from Steve Dakota Happis. He is the founder and CEO of ProfessionalMatch.com, talking about his new platform, connecting singles to offline matchmakers. And this is a great new trend that I happen to be noticing are now dating sites or search vehicles that are connecting single people to offline matchmakers. So you're definitely going to want to hear about that and see how that can benefit you as a dating coach and matchmaker in your business. Then from 11:30 to 12 o'clock, we have Vice President of Brand Marketing, Grant Langston, discussing EH Plus with eHarmony. This was their launch matchmaking platform, which happened in January, starting with 1 matchmaker, now grown to 7 matchmakers, and I'm really interested in learning about what he has to share with regards to what's working and not working in the online matchmaking world over at eHarmony. From 1:30 to 2:15, we've got a panel that you're not going to want to miss as a date coach or matchmaker. We're going to talk about turning PR into profits for date coaches in particular, but this applies also to matchmakers. There's a lot of matchmakers out there that are really using PR well to create profits and generate leads for their business. We've got Dr. Wendy Walsh, again, CNN commentator and behavioral, she is the attachment specialist, and she's moderating this session with the panelists, Lori Davis Edwards, my apologies, first-time speaker for eFlirt Expert. We've got Thomas Edwards, he is the founder of the Professional Wingman, and Marnie Kinrys, first-time speaker as well, discussing the Wing Girl method, and Deanna Lorraine, founder of DeannaLorraine.com. Wow, this action-packed and really star-studded panel of coaches have really done an amazing job of leveraging PR into their coaching strategy and helping them get front-facing with a large audience. We've got a great following, amazing socially, and you're going to have a lot to learn with these 5 individuals. So now that we've run down the pre-conference and the 2-day regular conference, just when you think the fun is over, it actually just begins. The Matchmakers Alliance Conference begins Friday, January the 23rd, and anyone who participates in the Matchmakers Alliance Conference and decides to join us on a 2-night, 3-day getaway in Red Mountain Resort in Utah can go to the Matchmakers Alliance website, www.matchmakersalliance.com. Click on RSVP for retreat only, or of course, we'd love you to go to the iDate and retreat and join us for 2 days of rest and relaxation, which will be much deserved after 3 days of training and learning about matchmaking, and that would conclude our conference. Join us at iDate 2015 in Las Vegas, and we hope to see you there.